Green flag, the Goodyear 400 is underway.
Is you and him still out there?
Didn't quite clear him off a 2, KP.
Not quite. And you saw Truex bobble just a little bit. He was back to the gas, trying to get up on the outside just a little bit. But here he is in 1 and 2. He's got that outside line, got that momentum coming down the front stretch.
Race is on, getting into 1. He's going to need to clear him pretty quick. Truex is holding real strong on that outside. Very challenging to get underneath these guys like this. Cars are lighter on their feet, low on air.
Listen, Bubba's making a statement here in this first lap or so, saying, I'm not giving this up. You're going to have to take it from me.
Well, here's the thing about this old wore-out surface. You have to manage these tires, but that clean air is so important. That's why you see those 2 cars battling so hard for this stop spot.
As wide as Kansas was last week, that's how narrow Darlington is, especially the entry into turn 3.
Denny Hamlin's fallen back 4 spots. He just came on the radio. Clint, when you were talking about something going on with him, he might have a right front flat. You're trying to make it 5 more laps to come in. We're keeping an eye on that 11 right there.
So there you go, Larry. There's the strategy. They're going to caution.
Fluid.
Said possible fluid on the racetrack. Haven't really heard where yet. But that's just what the doctor ordered for 11. Denny Hamlin needed that caution.
So, Larry, why would they have wanted to stay out 5 more laps if they thought that tire was going down?
They were doing their best, Mike, to try to, as I said earlier, trying to split the stage in half. Maybe come just a little early, but you don't want to make that second run in this stage too long on tires. That's why Chris Gabehart wanted to go a few more laps.
And here's some audio from Team 11.
My car took off of turn 2 and then just, absolutely destroyed the fence in 3. Out of the blue.
Race for 3rd on your right as we're in the final lap of stage 1. Martin Truex has led all but lap 1 of this race. William Byron 1.7 seconds back. Remember when stage racing began and Martin Truex made a point of gathering up all the stage wins and stage points he could. This will add to his all-time lead of stage race wins as they come off turn number 4. Green and white checkers will be in the air for Martin Truex, picking up his 57th career stage win. All right, they're going to come to the Geico restart zone. Brad Keselowski up to 3rd with a 9.2 stop, his best of the year. Bubba Wallace had a problem with the lug nut, dropped from 3rd to 18th on that pit stop. Stage 2, here we go.
Great jump by Martin Truex.
Yeah, how about Keselowski? You know, you talk about Wallace having trouble, big time trouble in pit road, but Keselowski, great stop by his guys. Got a little tight off of 2 there. Chastain looking at his inside.
Yeah, talking to Booty Barker down in the garage a minute ago, they said on these tires with these high loads, the cars are really tough to drive through those bumps.
All right, Bubba Wallace trying to dig himself out of a hole. He's back in 18th. He restarted 19th.
Discipline here. Discipline. We'll work on what we did, fix it, keep us in the game here. It's a long way to go.
Here is the stop.
Just didn't have it on, did he?
Well, he's got it tight to the wheel, but the wheel wasn't tight to the hub, so they had to raise it up again.
Heads up play, though. He realized that he saw it, did not come off of that. That brought that jackman back around. He saw that he was still on that wheel and knew he had a problem.
We've all done that at some point in our car lives.
How about this? Chastain made quick time with William Byron in 2nd, and man, he is on the rear bumper of Truex.
As he dives underneath here, if he can't complete the pass here, watch the line he runs into turn 1. Something I've never done. He ran in high, actually, and I heard guys have been working on this.
Truex is getting tight. You see him almost knock the wall down there, had to lift, and the one's looking underneath of him because of that.
Ross Chastain is doing what nobody has been able to do all day, pass Martin Truex.
He hasn't got by him yet. This gets pretty tight right off of here.
Way tight. This is where all the trouble happens. Truex, you see him lifting out of the gas again.
He's
handling his win away in this 19 car, your leader.
It's not laying down.
The old leader, Carl.
There it is.
Flag
New
job.
leader.
Yes, I hear you. She likes what she sees.
This would be a good time for me to tell you about my sponsorship with UPS I used to have. It was spectacular. Good job, Ross.
Now Tyler Reddick anchors the top 10. Here comes Blaney looking for some stage points on the inside.
Oh, he got.
Oh, man.
I think Blaney may have got into him. We're going to have to watch that back, Carl, but I think Blaney got into him. I heard his throttle get out of the gas, and you could tell that he was in the wall.
I think I heard some of those crunching noises that are terrible to hear here. So Blaney.
No crossover with Blaney. Slides up. Yeah. Squeezed him pretty hard.
Yeah, he definitely misjudged that.
Well, 8 worked better than 4.
Well, unless you're running Goodyears, and then 4, just fine.
One more lap to finish off stage 2.
If you can put some pressure on him getting into 3, force him to get loose, might be the ticket here.
Yes.
He's close enough, Carl.
Yes, he is. Both of them.
Look at that. That's exactly.
Oh! And around goes Truex.
Not that much pressure. Still. Can he keep it going? He's going to spin around. Oh, my gosh.
Caution waves to end the stage.
We'll watch the replay. I don't think anyone hit anything too hard, but man, that's terrible.
So Chastain gets the stage win.
He hit the wall pretty hard. That one car hit the wall pretty hard.
Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, William Byron, Keselowski.
Well, the pressure's on. Just like I was saying, the opportunity's here. Playoff points on the line. Got into the corner just like we were talking about. Chastain saw him coming.
You think these guys aren't digging for everything they've got?
Coming to the Geico restart zone. Kyle Larson had a 9.6 second pit stop, his second fastest of the year for Cliff Daniel and crew. That's put him up front against Ross Chastain. Kyle Busch, William Byron, Harvick, Keselowski, Bell, Truex, Elliott, and Reddick, the top 10 as we go back to green.
I see a new guy to the top.
We'll see when we get to turn 1 here.
Chastain's holding strong on that bottom. Race is on off of 2.
Oh, we got one straightaway. They're piled up. It's the big one on the backstretch.
Saw Eric Jones around sideways, a bunch of them. Cindric, McDowell, Austin Dillon, Ryan Newman around. Suarez, man, hits keep coming for him.
Only the 4th caution of the day.
Heavy damage for Austin Dillon there with the left front, probably end of their day.
Ryan Newman involved in it. Daniel Suarez. Somebody's lost the wheel.
That could be trouble.
That could be the reason.
Here they come to the Geico restart zone. 92 laps to go.
Still inside, still there, still there.
Man, he's pushing him real high, Bill.
Just like last week when Ross Chastain said, I gave him just enough room for his race car. That's just what he did again at turn 2.
That's all it was. Good racing. Important spot. This clean air is so important. Still door to door. Here comes Kyle Busch. A little bit of help from the back. Man, he's got him high. Here comes Kyle Busch. Here comes William Byron on the inside of Busch.
Byron capitalizes. Busch has the run off the high side in the corner. It was one of those UPS cars. It was Stenhouse.
Oh, Stenhouse. Such a good day.
That'll put
the
us
left rear
caution.
down. Left rear flat.
5th caution of the day.
Well, it's Darlington starting to eat him up.
Now, he was already on the apron. May have been trying to get to pit road.
I'd say he was trying to nurse this left rear. You see, just like you said, way down off the racetrack, finally spun. Got a caution here. Changes things, Larry.
Yes, sir, but we will be coming because now we've run about 10 laps. Now we're working this into making a 1 stop in this last stage. So I think you'll see them. It'll be feeding time, trust me.
Ross Chastain, remember, his pit crew has been on it. His crew chief told me he loves pitting because these guys get it done. I don't want to jinx him saying that, but they've been good. He was too loose. They're going to tighten him up just a bit. A 4-tire stop here for Chastain.
There they're off. They're off that pit road. Keep an eye on this 5. You look at the track map on the top of your screen. He's coming off of 4. Gonna get him. Gonna get him easy. There it is. You see Chastain coming off. That's the benefactor of that short pit. Did a great job. And look, Christopher Bell's right in tow with him.
So as we cycle through the rest of these green flag stops, that is where it will settle out among those two.
Got to spin off of 4. Somebody's around backwards. Ryan Newman.
Oh, Newman, who was 3 laps down in about 27th in his return to NASCAR to drive 5 races this year for Rick Ware, has just brought out the 6th caution flag of the race with 18 laps to go.
Well, Larry,
you're pretty close on the trends.
You're going to have to hold on to the trends one more week.
I missed about 3 laps. I missed it about 3 laps.
He gets an attaboy.
That is a break for Ty Gibbs. He'll be the free pass. Here's a look at it.
Now what do we do, boys?
Well, we're going to pit, and we're going to make sure that if my pit crew's the fastest, I need you now more than ever, guys.
Like Larry says, we got lots of tires.
Well, we got that. That's the easy part. The hard part's making sure you get them on there tight and faster than everybody else.
Green flag.
Chase had trouble in the gearbox behind Larson. Not much help underneath them. The race is on for the lead right here, 1 and 2.
Oh, Chase does not get into turn 1 well at all.
Oh, he
and they're in the fence.
Hang on.
Same thing. Went to run him up the racetrack.
Still pushing you.
Turned him, William Byron, to the lead. Still pushing him. Well,
all right, those of you scoring at home, how many saw that coming?
I did.
All of us.
Both cars out of the race.
And this happy couple gets to go home together.
For him.
Credit One Bank overtime. Here we go. Byron, Harvick on the front row. We're green.
Pretty good start for Harvick on the bottom. A lot of pressure. Giving him room, though. That's the important thing. Giving him room. There you're going to see him clear. Harvick's got a lot of damage on his car.
Front 4 single file. It's on from there.
Coming around to the white flag.
1 more. 5-5.
White flag for Byron, who came within 2 laps of winning here 1 year ago.
Redemption time for him.
Harvick 5 car lengths back. Long gap to Elliott in 3rd. What a comeback for Chase.
Oh, what a hell of a day for him.
Yeah. Chase Elliott, good turnaround, taking advantage of this end. William Byron had a good car all day. Top 5 car. Here he is off of 4, Mike.
Rick Hendrick win 296. William Byron wins the Goodyear 400.
Awesome job. Way to stay in it. Man, I'm proud of you. For your granddad, for all of our moms. Jay, really, I appreciate everybody. Love you guys. Way to stay with it. Awesome